we can talk a little bit about how Pulsar is able to scale. So if we add more brokers, because the state is here in this BookKeeper tier, we can just simply move one topic from one broker to the other. And that's actually done automatically. So if you add new capacity, the cluster will sort of pick that up and say, okay, I can rebalance some load. That doesn't take any sort of manual intervention, allows you to seamlessly just scale up. Likewise with crashes, that's handled via somewhat of the same mechanism. A broker crashes, those topics will automatically be reassigned to different brokers. So you don't need to, there's no operations, whether that broker is gone for forever, it's permanently been removed from the system, or just temporary, there's no impact. And in fact, that's one of the things that Pulsar's client is taking care of, is doing retries and things like that, so that this is transparent to your applications. Likewise, at the storage tier, because as I mentioned, periodically those segments are rolling over, as soon as and that happens, quite often in a busy system. So every couple minutes, you're going to be adding different segments. And every time that a new segment is opened, we actually choose a new set of bookkeepers. So as soon as we add a new bookie, it's going to immediately be available for handling new data. So if you're adding more bookies for, say, more write capacity, as soon as you add that bookie, there's no need to rebalance or anything. It's immediately going to start getting used for new segments and leveraged for that. Likewise, because we're writing to multiple bookies in parallel, when this data is written on the right side, if a bookie crashes, we still are able to read data, and then we will just simply choose a new set of bookies to continue writing to. So losing a bookkeeper, once again, whether that's sort of a temporary failure or being removed from the system long-term, we don't have any impact. We're able to continue on reading data as well as writing new data. And then finally, this system of, because we're already taking care of segmenting our data, we can move that data off of our more expensive, harder to manage disks and move that off into commodity cloud storage. And Pulsar can transparently have brokers read from S3, GCS, Azure Blob Storage, or like HDFS, directly. And that's how we are able to achieve this infinite stream storage. And so once again, you can think of all of these sort of gray segments being offloaded into S3, other systems. And this can be done quite aggressively. Actually, as soon as those segments close, you're moving them off of BookKeeper and into S3, which really allows you to minimize how much state you're having to manage in disks in BookKeeper.